stuff like that, I love that feeling of making people happy, and just like that's a big reason why my main goal in life is to positively impact people through the content I create, because seeing that, like, just people happy, it's so nice. Welcome back to another episode of Nothing Outside, the realest show in the world. 3 strangers, well, I guess 2, because Shadi's not here.
Again.
She just decided not to show up.
Rip Shadi.
But we'll see if she... I'm calling it right now. She won't be here Monday.
I feel like every episode you're like...
She won't be here Monday.
I think she will. I think she'll pull through.
Let's make a bet. What will a loser do? The loser will... I got nothing. We'll get sprayed with silly spray. That's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she'll be there. I'm pretty confident.
All right. Guess you're getting silly sprayed. All
right. Well, we'll have to see about that.
Yeah. Today was a super busy day. Oh, wait. We we have extremely good news. We hit 10K on TikTok, and then we dropped. So can I get that confetti back? Just put it back in here.
It's steaming.
Can you hand the confetti back when we re-hit 10K? Get that on the floor. Yeah. So we're gonna save that. We're gonna just put that back because we dropped below, and we're just gonna use that next time we hit it again. So yeah, shout out. It was good while it lasted. We'll be back up there soon again. Yeah, it was fun.
By next episode, I'm confident we'll be back up.
We were on live, and it was really funny. And then I hit the egg on my head. Hopefully, honestly, I should have picked up the egg. I was just distracted.
Well, are you really going to like scoop up the egg from the festival parking lot?
It's like just an egg there. But yeah, I cracked the egg for you guys on live. We had a bunch of people. And shout out to the One Directioners. They really pulled through with like 60 followers in like 3 minutes or something like that.
They did. That was insane.
They're like, I have a Twitter with like 12K. I'll shout you out if you play One Direction. I was like, all right, I got you. And then we made it happen in the live. Grace, did you get your pasta in time? I did. Because we were rushing to go to festival to get our pasta. It was so intense.
We were driving in the car.
Like we're like, yeah. It was intense, and we had like 4 cameras on.
Yeah, we did. I was holding like your phone, the vlog camera, my own camera. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, you're good. What's it called? That was cool. We're gonna hit 10K again, so maybe we'll be one of the first people to hit 10K twice.
Okay, when it happens again, I'm just not going to acknowledge it. We celebrated the first time.
I'm going to celebrate it again. Peace out.
Oh, right. You refilled the confetti popper, so.
Yeah, so we got to redo it. I'm gonna make it a big deal. Yeah. But
Crack another egg.
Yeah, no thank you.
In the parking lot. Let's go.
I wish people were there. Yo, people were there, like, passing by my car when I was talking. I think they thought I was weird. Because I was like, shout out to you guys. They were just like...
They were like, am I in the presence of a celebrity right now?
Yeah, is that guy a big TikToker? Yeah, I am. But yeah, today was just a very busy day. I got my COVID vaccine, as you can see by the sticker. See?
I think there's a law now where you can't get the COVID vaccine without posting about it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I didn't post the card, but I did post a picture of the store because I thought it looked cool. And then a bunch of people swiped up. They're like, come see me. It's like, okay.
Because you're just so popular like that.
Yeah. And every school but here, I'm popular. Every school but here.
Michael pulls, guys. Michael pulls.
I don't pull. I really don't pull. Yo, I had a Tinder match last night that I really wanted the AC unit thing to work on. Didn't work.
Is that the first time it's failed?
In a while, yeah. She was like a theta girl.
Theta what?
Theta, whatever the theta.
Actually, I don't know the difference. I'm not in Greek life.
Isn't there like a stereotype here, like the theta girls are like the best looking girls or something?
I have no idea.
I just remember hearing that a lot in the dorm. They're like, dude, there's theta girls outside. I'm like, oh, cool.
Well, I guess she wasn't feeling the AC thing.
Yeah. I should have, because me and Skylar made up some new ones. Skylar told me to ask, which candle should I get? I think that one's not bad. Like, you send 2 different candles scents and then see which one she'd pick. It did work. It worked once. I've only tried it once. It worked once.
I mean,
so 100% hit rate.
It's just so random.
Exactly.
Like, couldn't you just ask any question then?
Isn't that better though? Isn't that more of a chance to get a response than just
like WID?
Yeah, like, or what's up, or you're cute, like, thanks. Yeah. I get that a lot. But an AC unit, I never got that before.
That's true. I mean, if someone did that, I would answer, I guess.
Yeah, you'd at least get an answer.
Like, I like sharing my opinion, so I give my opinion. But it's like sad that it's a ploy, you know? Like, you just send that to everyone and you don't care what candle they choose.
Yeah, I guess.
So maybe that's fake on your part.
I mean, either way, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just for fun, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
People who take Tinder seriously are... I don't know. I just think that's a little
Bumble. Bumble's a
questionable.
little serious, right? People meet people on Bumble.
Bumble's
more like
because
formal.
Yeah, because the girl has to message
literally just like the lowest.
The guy first.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So I tried doing the AC unit thing, and I was like, why can't I message this person? I was like, oh.
So did you delete Bumble?
I don't really use it. I don't think anyone's on there.
There's
barely anyone on there.
Yeah, I mean, like, my friends that are on Bumble, like, are not big fans.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
And even when the girls do text first, they're just like, hey. I'm like, all right, that ruined the whole point of everything, but okay. Yo, I think I matched with someone on Bumble when I first got it. My TA.
That's so awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
She asked me what my favorite Disney movie was.
Did she know who you were?
I don't know. That'd be funny.
That's
I didn't even know she was my age, honestly.
Oh, true. TAs are young. But
yeah, I thought she was like a senior or something.
I feel like Tinder is like a college student necessity. There's like, I feel like the typical college boy starter pack. I think I've told you this before. We got Spike Ball, Bush Light, Tinder, and milk.
I don't get the milk thing.
Okay.
Did we talk about this on the pod? No, we talked about
this on the quad.
Okay.
Almost every guy I know who's college age is just like addicted to milk. It's like their post-workout thing. Or they'll have an extra punch and they'll go to the dining hall and punch out and just get like 8 cartons of milk. Mm-hmm. I don't understand it, but it's that's the starter pack, I think, for every basic college guy.
Yeah. I don't get it. I've never seen anyone obsessed over milk.
Consider it a blessing.
But yeah, today was cool. The needle was, I was so scared getting my vaccine. Like, I don't get scared for vaccines. Like, I literally got my flu one, like, this past fall, and I'm just like, oh, whatever, it's just a needle. Like, suck it up. But today, I don't know why. I was stressed. I think it also had to do with me having to drive, like, 2 hours. So,
Boo-hoo, Michael.
That added to the stress. Like, getting there in time. And then once I got there, it was just a rundown JCPenney, like an abandoned one. Yeah.
That
so
sucks.
It just added to the like pandemic vibe, like a zombie apocalypse vibe. I don't know. Like, have you seen Contagion, the movie?
No.
Yeah, it's like basically about what's happening, except the virus like was a high death rate and like killed you right away. So. It felt kind of like that, and I was scared. The line was long. I was like, "Fuck, bro, why am I scared?" Because I looked at pictures, and then the needle was like this long. And then when I got there, I sat down. They're like, "Okay," and it's like a shiny ass.
You gotta look away.
3-inch needle, and then she kept asking me questions, so I couldn't really look away. And then it didn't. It honestly didn't. I didn't even feel it. But like, I'm surprised I didn't feel it because it was so long.
Well, they don't put it all the way in.
Do they not?
No, if it's
then
this
what's
long,
the point of it?
That's like the entire duration of your arm.
That's actually true. Yo, tell me why in movies they always have to do this when they do a needle. They go, like, bro, why do you gotta stab the thing? Like, imagine if the needle like broke in your body.
Oh my gosh, stab! That's
yo,
scary.
And then it got stuck in there. Ow, that hurt.
Yeah, but no, they definitely don't put that all the way in. It's like this long.
Yeah,
it's like the entire
I'm
thickness of your
I'm stupid for that. Yeah, but it was fine. I saw Crutchfield and I was really excited. I wanted to go there. I wanted to go in, but I didn't have
What
time.
is that?
It's a testing. Yeah, it's a what's it called? It's a speaker store, audio store.
Oh.
Like what Radio Shack is?
Yeah.
It's like that, but for audio files. So I was so excited because I've never seen one in person because they all closed way before I got into audio.
That's
like,
some nerdy stuff.
I was like, I wanna look at speakers. I didn't have time. I went to see my friends Donovan, Luca, and Lauren. Very weird group of friends, honestly. Like, we all went to the same high school. We were all in the Global Studies World Languages Academy, so in the same like kind of bubble area. But it's a weird group of friends.
You guys are quirky.
No. Like we aren't a friend group at all.
Oh.
Like I'm friends with Luca. Lauren was in my main friend group. I went to Disney with Lauren. And Donovan, he was just like my counselor for leadership workshop one year, which is like this leadership workship that they do. Yeah.
So you're the bridge between all of them.
Yeah, I'm like the bridge between them.
Oh,
I mean, they all know each other. Like they're comfortable with each other. It was just weird. Like they acknowledged it. They're like,
yeah,
this is a weird group of people right now.
Like I hate that. It's like that feeling when you're hosting like a birthday party and then you combine your like a bunch of groups of friends, and it's like such an awkward dynamic because you're the only connector.
Mine always worked out because I always had I had my friend group. And then I had like my literal street friends, so they always got along.
I mean, there's never been beef for me, but
yeah, it's just awkward though. It's awkward.
It's like a little bit difficult to, like, you want to make sure everyone is having a good time. Sorry, my bony elbow banged against the table.
Yo, so coming back from, going back to taking pictures of like the vaccine card. Everyone does it, like. Do you ever have those moments where you want to take a picture of something, but then you don't because everyone does it?
Yeah, like a sunset.
Uh-huh.
I don't do sunsets anymore because then if you look on your like explore page with all the stories, it's just full of sunsets, like in little circles, and you're like, you know what? I'm not about to be that basic.
Like that's a complicated thing, cause me just appreciating visuals. Like, I really appreciate visuals. I just like taking pictures of stuff. Not even... Because most people... I'm not going to say most, but a lot of people take pictures of those things for social media so they can show how good their life is, right? That's what social media is for. But I literally just think... I just appreciate the visual, but then I can't take pictures of those things because... There's like I guess, oh, you're basic.
Wait, so are you saying you appreciate the visual of the vaccine card?
No, I appreciate the visual of the storefront it said COVID vaccine center. That's why I took a picture of the store. Like the card's like ugly. I'm not going to take a picture of the card. But the storefront, I took a picture of that and posted on my Snapchat because I liked it and I appreciated the look of it with the trees.
So you're one that appreciates the aesthetic value as opposed to like meaning?
Meaning as in... Like
people will post pictures with their friends, not for aesthetic value, but because...
Just to show them,
like their friends are meaningful to them.
Oh.
You know? Or like the COVID vaccine card because it's meaningful that they got the vaccine.
I don't know. I mean, I still do stuff like that. I'm not going to say I don't do anything at all. Like I took when I was on the lawn... which is like the JMU quad, but on UVA Grounds. I'll get to that in a bit. But I was like, we were about to leave. I'm like, all right, let me take my basic friend video. Like, here, I'm at UVA. Like, yeah, I mean, you just
Did you post that?
I think I did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Sometimes, do you ever just like take a picture of something and not even to post just for your Snapchat memories?
Oh, yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I always delete stories. Like, I'm like, all right, people don't really need to see that because I take a picture because I think it's nice. And then I'm like, all right, people don't care. But at the same time, like, who gives a fuck? Post what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the grounds thing. When I was talking about the campus, I was like, asking my friend Lucas, is your campus big? He went, the what, Michael? The what? The what now? And then I said, oh, yeah, you guys call it something else. What is it? The grounds.
They need to chill out with that.
I mean, he was joking. He was joking, but it's funny because the stereotype around UVA kids, University of Virginia, they're a really good school, obviously. One of the best. They are the best school in the state. School, like as in education. I'm not going to say best school overall because
yeah, we are a little biased.
yeah, but they are a really good school. Hard to get in, very hard to get in, and yeah, so they just think they're the best. And I mean, there are a lot of smart people there. And when I was there, I felt the energy of the smart people. Because in high school, I think I did really well. I'm never like an academic person. I can do well, but it's just not my thing. But I did really well and did a lot of things in high school because I was surrounded by these smart people. Like all my friends are way smarter than me. Like I haven't been surrounded by that in a while since high school, and it was good to be around that energy again because they were talking about all their classes, what they want to do, their internships. They're like, I'm science, blah, 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 internship, blah. I'm like,
I see how that could be energizing, but at the same time, like, unless you ask, like, I feel like it just sounds like they're flexing.
yeah, I get it. But I mean, I also, yeah, if you don't know them, but I know them, and they weren't really flexing, and we were just having a conversation.
Okay,
so,
okay.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But
like,
if it's like someone you don't really know, then it's like flexing. But I know them.
or it's like, some people, like, every time you'll talk to them, the conversation will somehow shift to, like, their accomplishments and their achievements, and it's like...
Like that one guy. I'm not going to say his name.
Wait, who?
Because he might be watching this.
Who?
Wait. I'll just cut it out. Wait, no, that's stupid.
What? I don't know him. Oh, yeah. No. Okay.
Wait, keep talking. I'm going to get my computer charger. Go.
Okay, so some people, I feel like, I don't like when you'll be having a conversation with someone and they'll somehow shift the conversation to something regarding their achievements or accomplishments. I just think it's very noticeable when people do that. And it's like, okay, that's great. I'm glad your life is going good, like on paper, but no one asked.
Wait, so you don't like it at all, even if they do it once, or if it's repetitively? Because I don't.
If it's a
mind it.
pattern, if
Okay,
someone brings it up,
yeah. Like
I'm talking about people
You're talking about people that just constantly do that, like.
Yeah, like nonstop trying to flex, talk about like their opportunities, their grades. Like, okay, we get it. Like, I don't know. It bothers me.
Yeah, that's a big like annoying thing.
Yeah, like I think, if someone's excited about something, totally tell me about it. Like I love when people are enthusiastic about new things, but if it's like a constant pattern where someone is trying to like prove themselves, it's like, all right, like chill,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
So you didn't, when you went to Charlottesville the other weekend, you didn't go on grounds?
No, we did not visit the grounds because it started raining.
Oh yeah. It was cool seeing everyone there. The knowledge. You know that commercial? Here in my garage with my Lamborghini.
No. I don't watch that much TV.
No, it's like a YouTube commercial.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a really Ty Lopez. He's a meme now. But yeah, grounds was cool. I will say I unbiasedly like the quad better than the lawn. They're both grass areas. The lawn is better than Virginia Tech's drill field because like drill field is huge, but it's just nothing nice. It's just grass. It's like too big. But lawn is like a little cozy. They have like dorms around it, and those are for like, apparently it's like you're like the shit if you live there. Like it's really hard to get in there. But there's also like no bathrooms. You have to walk outside to go to your bathroom because it's really old.
That's like summer camp.
It's like
Who would want
like
that?
a summer camp. Yo, but everyone wants it.
I feel like it's all about the name.
It's just the it's the status, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool. Their grass is thinner than ours.
Who notices that?
I just noticed that. I was wondering that when I was going there. I was like, I wonder if their grass is like thick like ours. Because they asked me if we should bring a blanket. And I was thinking, I mean, I lay in the quad grass, but that's because it's like thick.
Yeah,
And
but
there's no,
thinner
like-
grass is better. It's like softer.
Yeah, but there's like dirt patches. So it's like it's like a festival field, but thinner. Not thinner, shorter.
Okay, Michael, I think this is just you. Like, I don't examine the grass like you do.
I just pay attention to details. Like, when I was heading back, my windshield was so gross. All the bugs, I just died. Rest in peace to all
On
the
that,
bugs.
that tiny little red car just,
I
like,
know.
killed a bunch of bugs.
I know. Yo, on 81, when you're coming here, it's a bunch of trucks. Right? And these two trucks were when you're on the interstate, you stay on the right side, right? Because that's the slow lane. This motherfucker, two trucks like this, goes next to this other truck, and they stay next to each other for about 20 minutes. And then I'm just stuck behind them.
Blocking it?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck you. When I drove by them, I wanted to just go, but.
Have you ever flipped someone off on the road?
No.
Have you ever been flipped off?
Yeah. I don't, because I have heard stories of people that they've done stuff like that, like curse someone out, and then the other person like is crazy and they have like a gun, or they have like a bat. I know someone, he had a bat and like beat the shit out of him, and now he's like disabled.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't know if that's a proper word, but like he's just, he can't live a normal life.
He assaulted him?
He can't live a normal life anymore. Because like he was normal
my
like us, but now he like
gosh.
has to live in like a special home and stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah, those people would speak every year at our high school.
I actually have like kind of a story related to that. It just reminded me of it actually. So in 8th grade, my family went to California. We did like a huge road trip. And so of course we stopped at Yosemite National Park. And I remember.
Wait, is that? Oh wait, no, that's different than what I'm thinking. That's not the one with the big like volcano that's gonna kill us possibly.
No, it's like.
Oh, that's Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Yosemite. So, my dad loves to tell this story because like it's like a hero story for him, and my mom is always like, oh, of course you have to tell this story. But I remember it was like the end of a really long day. We were so tired. All the buses were packed, so we couldn't get a bus like back to the parking lot. So we were like, all right, we'll just walk. The traffic was insane getting out. Cars backed up because like the park was closing. It was the end of the day. And so we were walking like along the sidewalk to the parking lot. While in the street, these rows of cars were just lined up bumper to bumper. And I guess someone tried to like drive by just as someone was opening a car door and like almost sideswiped the car door off. And this driver, I think it was the one, like the person whose car door almost got ripped off, like yelled something outside the car, or like got really mad, something like that. And the person like stopped, got out of their car, and then like approached the car who they almost sideswiped. And like the person tried to like roll up their windows and like close their door again because this person was so threatening. But the person jumped on top of the other person's car and was like, get out right now. Like was ready to completely fight them, like telling them to get out and like fight. The person was just stuck inside the car, like with their windows up, doors locked. And my dad saw this and was like, decided to be a hero. He and a dad from another family that was like walking on the sidewalk, like ran, like they broke off from the families and like started running to like, get a ranger or something because it's ridiculous. He was on top of the other person's car. And my dad just loves that story because he was a hero.
Like, hey babe, remember that one time? Yeah, I've heard it 37 times.
Yeah, I know my mom is so sick of that story. She's like, how come whenever we talk about California and Yosemite, you never talk about like the beautiful things we saw or like the mountains? It's just your heroic story about running to get a ranger in this road rage incident.
When was this?
This was like 8th grade.
8th grade.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's like 5 years ago.
So you know how you get Snapchat memories every day? and you look at them, sometimes post them.
Yeah.
So I'd like to post mine. What do you think about them?
I don't
yours?
post my Snap memories.
See, I like posting them. I think, like, I get it's annoying, but I don't know. I think it's just like it feels like you're reliving it, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'll look at people's stories and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Where are they? And then it's like 3 years ago, and it's like, all right, that's like not relevant.
I like the Snapchat format where it says 3 years ago, but on Instagram they need to fix it because like their sticker that says 3 years ago today is really ugly.
Yeah, I mean, I think people should post what they want, but personally,
this kind of relates to the thing. Like at that point, you're kind of posting. I'd say 70% of me posting Snapchat memories is to like show that what happened because I think it's cool. And then 30% is the aesthetic in that situation. But yeah. But at what point? So it comes back every year. This is my question. At what point does it just become like too much? So like 1 year is obviously a big thing. Like you go to, like I went to Spain, and 1 year later, oh, it's been a year. 2 years. Oh, it's been 2 years. At what point is it dead?
I mean, you're asking the wrong person because I don't do it at all because I just look back on it myself. I don't think there's like a defining line. Personally, when other people post it, again, like I said, post what you want, do whatever you want, it's your account, but I don't care. Yeah. You know, and that's why you will almost never catch me posting memories. But also, granted, most of my memories are just like dumb videos of my friends and I.
Oh,
it's not like
save like I've saved like basically everything. Like if I lost my Snapchat memories, that's like my whole like past few years on my like I don't really take pictures on my camera roll.
Interesting.
Yeah, my whole camera roll is just random stuff.
I mean, most of the time, my camera roll is like the highlights and the important things in my life, and the Snap memories are like the funny moments that I capture. Like if I'm taking a video doing something dumb, like my friend is doing something dumb, it's on Snapchat. You'll never see me pull up.
Yo, the Snapchat memories gets me sad sometimes. They get me my feels. I'm just like,
why has a picture of like you and your ex or something?
No, not even that. Like, damn. I remember posting this. I got a memory about this. I said, damn, good fucking times. Because, like, just looking back at all the things I've done, like, and traveled to, like, and then I'm in quarantine, like, good fucking times, man.
Yeah.
Good fucking times.
I can spend hours in my Snap memories. It's so fun.
I'm just like...
yeah, because you just remember. Yeah, like how fun it was.
I hate my life. Why? But yeah. Snapchat memories are fun. I really like them. Instagram, I don't really save anything. No, it saves automatically on stories, but I don't.
Oh yeah, and like the archives.
My stories on Instagram is more like aesthetic stuff. I feel like Instagram is too formal now. It's gotten way too formal.
Do you remember back in the day when Instagram first started, people would post a picture of like Crocs?
Exactly.
Like random stuff.
I wanted to go back to that, but it's just too formal. I feel like Instagram is like the home base of all social media. I agree. Like if you're looking for someone, you don't look for them on Twitter
or like Facebook
or TikTok. You look on them on Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's like it's like your social resume.
You're right. I've never thought of that.
Not to be shallow, but it's just like your social resume.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, my Instagram is more. I think my cousin got me into the aesthetics of it.
You used to not care?
Yeah, I think I started caring freshman year of high school.
Because your Instagram is really nice.
Yeah. Like, my cousin takes it way more seriously than I do. Like, she posts, like, every day, I think, something like that.
Is she an influencer?
No. And then she has a layout like I do, except she has, like, a bunch of photos planned out. But she's also, like, a photographer, so she has photos. I don't have photos.
Yeah, no, we were talking about this also on the quad, but I want to do more photo shoots and things like that because my sisters and, like, my family, like, does not take photos, you know? And I feel so shallow.
I'm trying to go to the Arboretum.
Oh. Yeah, the Arboretum.
I haven't been there, ever.
I live right by there.
Have you been there?
like the outskirts.
Okay. Yeah. I wanted to take some photos with the dogwood trees, but I had no one to take pictures with, so I just
The
took a
what? Dogwood trees?
Aren't those dogwood trees? The white ones?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say they are. They're not cherry blossom trees.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So I just took a selfie.
Yeah, no, I feel so shallow asking someone to take a picture of me. Like, I'll purposely put on like a good outfit, do my
I
makeup
know, and then
good,
you get
but then
shy
it's like,
once you get down to it.
especially if no one else is like, all right, everyone pictures. Like, I'm not gonna be like, guys, stop. Someone take a picture of me right now.
I got you. If you ever need a picture, I got you.
All right, yeah, and same goes for you.
Yeah, I remember that that corner right there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna dox myself, but that corner right there
Yeah.
with the dogwood tree. I was doing that bouncy ball photo with the Supreme bouncy ball. Did you see that on my Instagram?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's the people just driving by, and I'm just like, for like 20 minutes trying to get it right. I'm like,
No, like, and it's same with like what we were talking about with photo shoots. People, I hate when I'll ask people to take a photo and they'll take like one photo or like two
yeah,
photos,
like, bro,
and they're like,
what do
I'm
you
like,
think
how
this
do I look?
is?
And then they're like, good, and then it's just these awkward
And
photos of me
so-
like,
Yeah,
Like-
like my dad with that one time, I was like, Dad, you can do way better than this. I
Yeah.
see potential for you to do way better than this. This is not your greatest work.
yeah, I'm like, spam my phone, put hundreds in my phone, go for every angle,
Yeah,
experiment. You know, like, tell me how to pose.
Yeah.
You know, I hate when people are just like, take a couple.
We got if summer plans come through. we
I'll
got a
be your
bunch of
photographer.
photos. Yeah,
You
I
be my
got you. Let's
photographer.
go.
No shame. We'll get all the angles.
We'll get all the
Yeah.
Sheesh, we're gonna let fire. That's so funny.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Yo, that sound is all over my TikTok For You page now.
No, it's so funny. Randomly, I'll just find myself being like,
Yo, I hate that emoji so much.
I don't have the update,
Well,
so I don't have that.
I don't think it's a real emoji, is
Oh.
it? But I just hate the face. No. I think I only hate it because of that one TikTok guy. You know the orange suit guy?
No.
The orange suit guy is like, "Na, na, come on, na, na." And then he's like doing this, and he's like,
No, I don't know who that is.
with the really big butt. You've definitely seen it. It's the same song. It's funny, but I don't know. I don't think it's funny now, but it's funny. Like, I'm not gonna be an asshole, but he does the same thing every time, and then he goes like this, and he goes.
No,
And then
it's
his
funny.
butt is so big. Like, everyone comments that like it's getting bigger. Like, that shit is huge. Like, let me try to find a picture. That shit is huge.
I don't
like, it's probably bigger
understand-
than mine and yours combined.
No way.
Orange suit TikTok.
I don't understand why guys will have like really big butts and like the best eyelashes, and it's like, all right, for what?
This
You have
guy,
all
look,
this for
guy.
what? No, I don't.
Look how big that is.
He's caked up.
Bro, what the oh my
No, but I don't
gosh.
recognize him actually.
You'll see it one day. But he pulls views like crazy. He gets like
Yeah, because
like
he's caked up.
multi-million views every TikTok. Crazy. But
That face is kind of addicting. So, referring to like that face with like the lip biting that we were just talking about, today in SCOM, I have a friend in that class. Shout out Hayden if you're listening to this. Hayden will like randomly like private chat me like during the class, and we'll just have like a little conversation. It's like so funny. I private chatted him and I was like, Hayden, look at me right now. And I was like in the class because we all had
Wait,
to have our cameras on.
you know the teachers can see private chats, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
It's fine. We don't say anything that bad, but I did figure that they could see the private chats because I don't think this was a coincidence, but at one point, the teacher was like, oh, I'm looking for some volunteers, and then no one volunteered, so he was like, all right, Grace and Hayden, and probably because he knows that we like private message. Yeah.
That's funny. That's awkward when you get caught.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't like outright call us out for
But do you remember
he definitely knows
as
when
a
we
kid
talk.
getting the feeling of getting caught talking?
Yeah.
That was scary.
No, it was.
You'd be like, or in elementary school, did you have those like red, green, and yellow?
Yes.
It's like either a teddy bear, like popsicle sticks at one point, And then when you do something bad, you go down from green to yellow.
Yeah, and then when you
once
get, to red, you get a call
you
home.
Get a call home, and that shit is the scariest thing you will ever experience.
Oh, I know. Have you ever gotten red?
I must have at least once. I know, dude, that thing is scary. Like, once you get down to yellow, you're like...
You're on thin ice.
Dude, it's worse than... It's honest... If I'm being serious, it's honestly worse than... Shit, I lost the joke. I was trying to make something... What's something bad?
A call home. Is it
what? No, what's something that's legit bad? Honestly, I think it's worse than dying.
Oh my gosh.
Bro. Like, it's scary. It's really scary.
It's worse than the needle from the COVID vaccine.
It's worse than the needle from my... Oh.
No, but one time I remember I got put on yellow because I was having a good time in class for one day because I was usually so quiet. I got put on yellow. I guess I was like hyper that day. And then I like got in trouble again. So I should have gone to red and gotten a call home, but they forgot to move it. So like I just barely got away with it. It was so close. That was 3rd grade. My 3rd grade teacher and I did not have a good relationship. We low-key had some beef. And
I was always on yellow. I was like a talkative kid. Yeah, I was talkative. I remember in kindergarten I got in trouble a lot. Yo, in preschool I got sent to the like principal office type thing. I remember it was like the office, and it was like a boat or some shit. I don't even know. I think it was preschool. There was something. It was like maybe a daycare. I got in trouble for biting people's arms.
No way.
I was one of those kids.
You bit them?
I remember them. I remember it too. I remember one. We were walking in the hallway holding the rope. You know the rope that you hold in the hall? Yeah, we were holding that. I don't know what was going through my mind, but I guess I was hungry or something. No, I wasn't hungry, but I just get out of line and go, and then he goes, ah! And then I blanked after that. That's the only like few seconds I remember that. And the second time we were on the playground and we were on like the high part, like, you know, the square thing that connects all the bridges and stuff, like of a basic playground. We were on there, and then I remember, I don't know if I'm remembering this right. It's either he took my hat and threw it to the ground, or I took his hat and threw it to the ground. Could have gone either way. I don't know. But after that, all I know is I went, ah! And yeah.
Do you still bite?
No, that was like after that. I don't know why I did that.
You don't bite anymore?
Oh, yeah. I mean, sometimes I get a little... Just kidding. Like, Grace, I'm going to bite you. Watch out.
When you're hungry, just this chicken bone right here.
Surprise, I'm a vampire.
I was never a biter, but I remember vividly one point I got really mad at my sister and I bit her, and then she like started crying because she was being dramatic. It wasn't that hard.
Like, she's like, shut up, you're just being dramatic.
Yeah.
Yo,
and then
or
she
as a bigger sister, do you like hit her or do something, and then she starts crying like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
No, when they start crying, it's over. I'm pretty sure she either started crying or she like told my parents. I don't know. But then I got in trouble and I was supposed to go to a little birthday party that weekend. And my parents were like, because you bit Olivia, you're not going to this party. And I was crying and I was like, I was so excited for this party.
Yeah, I remember my sister and I joke about this a lot over winter break. She was like, remember when I like hit you? And then I'd be like, shut the fuck up. I swear I'm going to fucking shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. I'm like,
Yeah, no, when they start crying, you have to like do something to make them laugh, make them stop crying.
It's okay.
No, or else it's over for you.
It's like, it's okay. I remember my cousin telling me this story. He said when I was a baby in Italy, he was carrying me. He's like, oh, baby. And then he goes like this. He's like, and then he hits me on a chandelier. There's like a chandelier right there. And I go, boom. That's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck? Like, yay. Boom.
That is pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. But back to the school thing. I had this in my notes. You know, do you get this feeling? It might just be me, but it's such a specific vibe of when you're in that navy blue chair of school. Like all schools have that, right?
Those plastic
The
chairs.
navy blue plastic chair. And then it's about March and it gets warm and you wear shorts for the first time in a while. And then you feel the cool air on your legs. You know it's summer. You know the semester is about to end. It's about to be summertime.
I thought you were going in a completely different direction.
What?
I thought you were going to say like, oh, when you start like wearing shorts on those navy blue chairs and it's hot and then your legs just stick to the chair like completely and it's like miserable and sweaty. And the teachers are always like, I'm not going to talk very much because the hot breath is going to heat up the classroom. They like turn off the lights.
Yo, that's actually that's a thing. That's actually a thing. I forgot about that. They turn off the lights and then kids after recess, they be fanning themselves and they're like, no, kids, that's actually generating more heat. We're like, oh.
Yeah, I just remember them being like, everyone, let's try to keep the volume down because the hot air from our breaths is going to heat up the classroom.
Honestly, it is true, but at the same time, now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of seems like a BS thing to just
get
shut
people
us up.
to quiet.
But that is true, though. If everyone's talking, it'll get hot.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Especially, I just remember, like it was always like the last period of the day, like the last class, and like everyone would be so miserable. The lights would be off. The teachers would have these like fans that they brought from home, and people would just be like miserable, waiting to get out.
Or in the lunchroom when you're getting too loud. God, guys, you guys need to be quiet. You guys need to bring it from here to here. Miss Anderson, she just called. She can hear you guys from 3 hallways down. You know where her classroom is? 3 hallways down.
That happened to you?
Yeah, has that never happened to you?
Where they tell you
in the
to quiet
lunchrooms,
down?
like a teacher like is in class during your lunch and then they complain that it's too loud.
Probably.
What are other elementary school vibes?
Kind of related to the seats that you were talking about, like those, they were always the navy blue plastic chairs and they always had like the silver bolts like in the back. You know what I mean? Every girl listening will know. Every girl with long hair will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Get stuck.
It's that pain like no other when your hair gets caught in like the silver parts in the back and you like quickly move and it like rips it out. Oh my gosh.
Yo, I remember this one time in 3rd grade. This girl asked me, she goes, "Do you like me?" And then goes, and then I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Wait, what was that?
Like looking at my chair, like right here. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, I don't know who she told her, but she was like, if you like me, then your butt will clench.
That's so weird.
I think it was like 3rd grade. I forgot who it was. But she was like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Get away from me.
I'd be like, because you did that, no.
Unclenched. It was clenched, but now it's not.
Yeah, it's like, no, immediately no.
Unclenched. Yo, bro, me and Skylar, every time we play Fortnite, we have our butt clench moments. You know, I guess you don't really know as a gamer, but do you have those moments when you get really like scared? Not scared. I don't know the correct word for it. But like when you're about to go down like the
like
roller
adrenaline?
coaster, like adrenaline, I guess, and then your butt clenches. I've
never thought of that.
It probably happens. Like when we're playing Fortnite, and then we're like, about to die. Like, oh shit, and then we win.
Well, isn't it just your whole body tensing up?
Yeah, but it's your butt. Like especially when you're sitting down, and then I'm like, oh, I'm about to die. Help me, Skylar. Kill him. Oh, that was a butt clench moment.
You guys say that?
Yeah, we say that. We're just like, oh, or during it, we're like, butt clench.
No, that's funny. I've never noticed that, but I guess like if your whole body's tensed up.
Next time you guys are a little tensed or about to go through something, take a look at your butt or take a feel real quick. Just, is it tense?
Do you clench your butt on roller coasters?
I don't like roller coasters.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Lame.
See,
Nerd.
I want to like roller coasters, and I like the idea of roller coasters, but I just hate it's not even the heights. I hate the feeling
in your stomach
of falling. Yeah.
Like the stomach feeling?
Yeah, I hate it.
I used to hate it, and now I've come to love it. Like, it's just
like
so
I've tried
fun.
a few like mini coasters with like kind of big drops, not really, like maybe. Oh, when we went to Disney last for New Year's 2020, so not this past New Year's, New Year's before that, we rode Rise of the Resistance, and whenever I go on a new ride, I look because I'm scared of drops. I do my research. I go on YouTube, watch the 4K front seat cam, not even the 1080p, the 4K one, and then I examine it. I'm like, is there a drop? I look at the reviews and like, is there a drop? If there is, how big is it? And then I just go through all that.
That's ridiculous. That's so much work.
I knew a drop was coming, but I was gonna ride this ride because honestly, I think it's the best ride in the world.
I bet is it like a kiddie ride?
No. Like not as in like fun, but it is fun. Like the most well done. Like you're in there. Cause like, have you seen Star Wars? No.
I don't think so.
But you get Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know, okay. So, in the ride, you start off and then, you go in this. You see a hologram of Rey, which is one of the main characters in the new trilogy, and she's like, guys, you have to get on this ship and help us. And then you get in the ship, and like it looks like the ship is there. And then you get in, and you're like you come out from the outside, you get in the ship, and then it closes. And then all the windows are like you're in space, boom, boom, boom. And then you get tracked in a laser beam, and not a laser beam, like a beam. And then you get sucked in by the enemies in their big ship. And then once the doors open back up, you're in there. So you're in a completely different place. And it's like really immersive.
No, I think that's the best when roller coasters like tell a story and
like,
you feel like you're in it.
Like,
Disney is so good about that.
Even like the stormtroopers were there. And then I had like a lightsaber. I bought a lightsaber. And then the guy was like, what is that? Are you a Jedi? Like they were playing along.
They're like actors?
They're actors and everything.
That's
and then when you get on the
awesome.
ride, it's crazy. And then the drop on that ride, you go into your little cart thing goes into a skate pod, and then you're just surrounded by screens, so it feels real. And then I think it drops down maybe 2 times this, like really. And I knew it was coming. I was like, ah!
Oh my
and
God.
then I was like holding my sister, like, ah!
Are you one of those
and
people?
I go, boom! I'm like. And then they were just laughing at me. I'm like, oh, okay, thank God it's over.
Are you one of those people that like screams on a kiddie ride and you're like crying for your life?
I don't scream when I'm scared. I just tense up a lot. I'm just like.
Yeah, no, me too. If I'm genuinely scared, I'm like unable to scream.
Yeah, I just feel that. I want to like the feeling. I really do, but I just can't.
You got to keep exposing yourself to it.
No, even like we have this bump near my street at home. And then my dad always goes, oh, the bump. Boom, and then I feel it.
It's like my favorite.
I'm just like, oh, I hated that.
I love that when driving. It's so fun.
I hate the feeling so much. It sucks, and especially when you know it's coming. Like in Pirates of the Caribbean, that ride has a big drop in the beginning, and I know it's coming. After it's fun. Like the thought of it, I was like, oh, that was fun. But when it's coming, I'm just like, please no.
The anticipation is like the worst part, but yeah. I'm like the opposite. I will go on the biggest roller coasters there are, and I'll sit on the front row and I'll do it like a trillion times over. It's just so fun. Like I love it.
I wish I liked it because when I went to Disney World, have you been to Disney World?
Yeah.
Rode Space Mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too scared to ride Space Mountain.
You gotta like push yourself.
Yeah, like
to
there were points where I was like, okay, I can do this. I like examining the lights on YouTube video, 4K by the way, 4K. And then once I get there, I think the anticipation helps like make me even more scared.
Mm-hmm. You know the King Dakar, the tallest roller coaster in the U.S. at Six Flags.
Mm-mm.
You don't know what that is?
I've never been to Six Flags.
Well, if you like don't like big roller coasters, then you shouldn't even go to Six Flags. It's like not worth it. Yeah. Because Six Flags is like where you go if you're a daredevil. King Dakar is the tallest roller coaster in the U.S. And I went on that like 4 different times, and like I sat in the very front, And I think I
Ooh.
also did the very back too. It's two different
Isn't
feelings.
the back one like worse?
The
Like,
back is like way more
worse?
rickety.
Yeah, it's like
And it's rougher, and then the front one is like really
Smoother.
smooth and
Yeah.
like airy, and there's no one in front. You get such a
all
good
the
view.
kinetic energy.
Yeah, but it goes like straight. It starts and you're waiting there like at the launching deck, and then all of a sudden it has like the announcement that's like you are about to be launched at blank miles per hour and reach
I'd be praying
blank.
for my life.
Yeah, no, you are. Like even I was. And they're like at this height, like the announcement to like get everyone scared. And then you wait and you don't know when it's about to go. But if you've been on it before, you know what I'm talking about. You feel it move back like a tiny bit, like you're about to get launched.
Oh, I hate.
And then you just shoot out insanely fast, like immediately. Like you have to keep your head straight. If you have your head like bobbled at all, like you're gonna like slam back. Yeah.
Yo.
And then you go up, you go like straight up, and then you hit the top, and then you come down and you twist on the way down. And it's like it's not even completely vertical, it's like a tiny bit like inverted even. It's just insane. Tallest roller coaster in the US.
I wish I liked that. Like I can't even ride the swings.
That's ridiculous.
That's
Wait, are you just scared of heights? Is that it?
I think I'm scared of height. With the swings, it is a little sketch. But I don't know. There has to be that feeling on the swings, right? That's why I haven't rode it. 'Cause I just
No, you
assume-
don't get a stomach feeling on the swings.
Yeah,
It's
how
nice.
though? It's like
You don't drop. You just feel like the wind.
guess.
It's really like relaxing and fun.
I think I could.
You could definitely
It's
do
kind of
it.
sketch. But I mean, it's kind of like Soarin'. Have you been on Soarin'?
Yeah.
Like I guess it's a little more sketch because you're on a little chain thing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the feeling worth the risk of flying off and going shoo?
I think so. I
mean, I'll take my loss.
No,
and
you
just
should
not
you
do
should
it.
actually try it. It's really nice. The swings used to be my favorite when I was younger because
I haven't even seen it in a while. I've only seen it at Busch Gardens, and I haven't been there in a while.
it's like really relaxing. When I was not a daredevil and scared of roller coasters, the swings were my favorite.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Maybe one day. Like one day I
Alright.
need to ride Space Mountain. Like when I went with my friends, Lauren, Melanie, Shania, I was like, all right, you guys can go. They're like, are you really not going to come? I'm like, no. Trying to peer pressure me. No, I'm good. I'm good. You guys you can go. I'll just chill out, do something else. I had fun. But that's something else. I'm really good with peer pressure. Are you good with peer pressure? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm like uncrackable.
Like
I'm uncrackable. You can't crack me. If I don't want to do something, I won't do it.
It depends like what. If it's like a moral issue, I'm not about to like compromise my morals or anything like that. But if it's like
a light thing.
if it's something like, oh, come to the beach with us, and I'm like, well, I can't.
If it's
like I have to do
no,
this.
I'm talking. I guess. No. If it's like something you don't want to do, but it's not necessarily bad. Like the ride thing, like you can't. No one can literally force me on a ride. So many people have tried. I'm unstoppable. I'm unbreakable.
I mean, but you're just missing out. They're just looking out for you because it's fun.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever.
It's whenever.
It's whatever. I mean, peer pressure, like the light stuff. Like last night, Skylar, we go through this every time because once you play video games, you get like a little addicted. He's like, one more game. I'm like, nah, man. It's like 12:30. I gotta sleep. All right, bitch. I was like, what'd you just call me?
So you would
He's
never
like,
give in. You'd be like,
he's
no,
like-
I'm not doing another game.
No. See, like that light stuff, I'll give in.
Okay.
He's like, no balls. I'm like, all right, fine.
Yeah. Whenever people say do it, you won't.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
have to do it.
You won't. When people say that to me, when stuff I know I can do, like, yo, the fire, I was like, yo, don't test me. I'll literally fucking do it. Don't test me,
I don't.
Grace.
I don't actually believe you would.
Yo,
Unless you had a reason.
Do not test me. Don't even try it.
Okay.
Stuff like that, I will literally fire you on the spot.
Guys, for context, I forget exactly what we were talking about, but Michael made a joke like, oh, like be careful or I'll fire you from the podcast. And I said, do it, you won't.
I was like,
And he's-
oh, I won't?
Look at you with your little
I
fist.
won't, because this was an inside joke between me and my friend Zach Valverde. Shout out Zach Valverde. he was a possible second co-host for the summer, but he was too busy. In high school, anytime you said no balls to him, he'd do it. Anything.
What was the craziest thing he did?
Okay, maybe not anything because I haven't said it that much. We said it, but it wasn't like nothing like whoa. But the craziest thing probably, this is not the craziest thing, but this is the only thing I can think of. You know those ladder? We have like ladders probably for theater, I guess, on the stage. I was like, climb it. You won't. And then like there's a teacher like right there, and if you climb it, you probably get like not expelled, suspended or something. I was like, you won't. And he climbed. It was like 3 stories too, and he just climbed the whole thing. He was like, never fucking say. And then I was like,
how did the teacher not see?
I don't know, but it was scary. I mean, this like hearing it probably like, dude, that's not anything. But in the moment, it was scary. We were at a competition for band.
Band.
And then I was like, you won't go get that girl's number right there? It's like, bro, that's easy. You won't. No balls. It's like, all right. And he goes. He comes back. He's like, you get it? No. I mean, he tried, but.
Oh, she said no?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, that's so
I mean, he tried.
Good for him for trying, though.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in general, it's easier to do something when someone else is scared too. Like, for example, I feel like I saw this on like some tweet or some Instagram post, but if you're at a restaurant and someone's like, oh, like I'm scared to like go up and like ask for like extra sauce or something. And then even if you would be scared to do that because your friend is scared, you're like, no, I'll do it for you. Like, I'll ask.
Oh, it's just because you want to be cool.
No, it's just like, no, it's not about like proving something. It just feels easier, you know?
For me, it feels
when you
easier,
see someone
but
else
just
scared.
because I'm just like, oh, that's easy.
Oh, so it's all about trying to look cool?
I'm just like, my sister's like, oh, I'm just scared to call people. Bro, it's just easy. Why are you scared?
Oh, I'm scared to call people. Have I talked about this?
Yeah, we talked about this like 2 episodes ago.
I think on my episode I was talking about this. Yeah, no, I don't like calling.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
That is actually, I get so nervous, especially managers. Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Calling out. Oh my gosh, I sweat. I pushed that off.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary. Bro.
Like I'll sit in the front row of King Dakar 4 times over. I'd rather do that than call a manager.
King Dakar.
Yeah.
Six Flags. Where is Six Flags? Is it just
Pennsylvania, I think.
Wait, is there only one Six Flags, or there's
No,
multiple, right?
Yeah, I think there's multiple, but the one closest to me is Pennsylvania.
I miss Disney World. When's the last time you went to Disney World? Yo, shit gets me emotional. Yo, I get emotional over Disney.
Are you a Disney adult?
Bro, I'm literally, because I grew up with Disney, literally. I'm a Disney Vacation Club member.
I feel like you're a Disney adult.
I guess.
Do you know what that is?
I mean, I'm assuming it's a Disney adult.
Yeah. Like adults who are like so into it.
Dude, I'm into it.
Okay.
It's not even like, not necessarily the movies, but Disney as a culture. Like the Disney parks as a culture.
Yeah,
like the
I have
shows
to say
there, Fantasmic.
they do the most.
Cause that's also why I appreciate attention to detail so much. Cause I've like studied, for lack of better verbiage, like what they do in Disney World, like the way the castle is like made, forced perspective. Main Street, when you go down it goes uphill when you enter the park because it gives you the feeling of like you're more energetic when you first come in the park, and it feels longer, and then it's downhill just slightly when you're leaving the park because you have less energy and it feels faster to leave, stuff like that.
And there's a whole thing like for the hiring process. I've heard it's so extensive. The people they hire are such genuine people.
I applied for the Disney college program.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, they have like a college program, and then you work basically like everyone else, and then you have like houses there and stuff. It's cool. But I don't know if it's going to resume before I get out of college, but I really wanted to do that. It was like a big thing, but it's like postponed till further notice, but it seems so fun. You literally live at Disney. That's so cool.
That is really cool. Like, I have really fond memories of there, and like the employees there are just so good at their jobs and like being the actors that they're supposed to be, because it's like a show. I remember my sister, last time we went to Disney, it was like a really long time ago. I was like young. Like, I have pictures. I don't remember the exact year. Probably like 2014, do I want to say? Yeah, like I was like that age. And I remember my little sister, she was just set on like buying an Eeyore stuffed animal. Like, you know, Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. And even though she'd never liked Winnie the Pooh, I don't know why she was so set on like buying one. But we went
sad.
we went to Magic Kingdom, and she kept wanting to like go in the stores, but we were like, no, let's go to the rides first. Let's do the main attractions first. We'll do that later. And we had like planned it out where we were doing like one day for each park. And so we were at Magic Kingdom, and I guess like one of the stores like all closed earlier than we thought. So like she was crying that she never got to get her stuffed animal, and she was just so upset. So
where were you? Were you staying on grounds?
No. I think we were in a hotel like really nearby. And so I remember like one of my parents like went up to like one of the stores and was like, hey, like by any chance, like do you think like can we just go in and just like grab this one thing? Like my daughter was just really set on getting this. Like, I'm sorry, you know. And the lady was like, well, actually like our registers are closed. Like, I'm sorry. But like, here you can just. I
think I'm going. Oh, she gave it for free.
She gave it for free.
That's amazing.
She was like, here,
that's amazing.
Just like take this. Like, I just see how much this means to your daughter. And then I remember my dad was talking to her, and he was like, this means so much. Like, Walt Disney would be so proud of you.
See, stuff like that. I love that. I love that feeling of making people happy, and just like that's a big reason why my main goal in life is to positively impact people through the content I create, because seeing that, like just people happy, it's so nice. It's so nice. And that's what they call it, making magic. Like, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's why I wanted to work there so bad. I wanted to be that guy. Like, whether I work in the front desk, I'm like, just do something little that makes their entire day. Because you can do anything little, even if it's just like give them a button and then write your name cool, or like sing happy birthday to them, or like give them a fast pass. Bro, I want to work there so bad.
That's so pure of you.
I know.
You know, I just feel like if I'm going to be realistic, for me, I feel like I would have trouble maintaining that like positivity when I'm working, unless I guess those people have to really love their job. But I guess the experiences from my work has always been like retail.
I mean, I
stuff.
think it'd definitely be hard, but I feel like I'd be able to do it just because I have such a close connection with Disney, and I don't want to like because I've had memories there, and I want people that go there to experience the same things I have, because some people aren't as lucky as me to go like every year, basically. Like maybe because there are people that go there once, and that's like the only time they do it in their life.
That's me.
Yeah, so I want to make sure if I ever work there, I'd want to make sure that whoever I like come across, that they have the best time of their life and like remember that certain thing, because if that is their only time in Disney, I want them to have a good taste in their mouth from it.
Exactly. Yeah, like for me, I'm probably never going to go back to Disney. That's actually hard to say. Maybe like my fiance and I will like go to Disney or something.
I'm trying to go like,
or 5 kids.
I'm trying to go during college again. I probably won't happen because that trip was so expensive. Like I spent 8 days there, and it was more expensive than my Spain trip.
Yeah, Disney.
And I didn't even
insane.
pay I didn't even pay for my hotel. My mom got me that.
Yeah. But it's because they go above and beyond.
But I mean, it's
really
fucking worth it, bro. It is worth it. And we don't even pay full price because we have military tickets. So I bet you pay even way more. So that sucks.
Probably. It was a really big thing when my family went.
Yo, yeah, because they get what do you think about the people with the Magic Vacation shirts? I
don't even know what you're talking about.
Yo, on cruises and Disney World, they'd have like a custom shirt. They'd be like, Balingit's 2021 family vacation. And then they're all wearing it. Yo, I think it's so...
That's kind of cringy.
In theory, it's like cool, but It's a
Well, for
little
your whole
cringy.
family to have matching vacation shirts.
Yeah.
On
it's,
vacation, I just want to wear like my own clothes, like
I mean,
my cool outfits.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get it.
Like I don't
I
want to.
get
If you're
it.
a young family with like little kids,
Yeah, that's
they
cool.
love that stuff.
But if I'm like if I'm like grown like this, I'm like, Mom, can I take this off?
as a 19-year-old, I would just like you want to wear your own outfits for like pictures and
But I
stuff.
love
like
how in Disney World it doesn't matter how old you are. You can put on those fucking mouse ears and not feel bad, not feel weird.
Yeah, I mean, because that's just the culture.
Exactly. I love it.
Yeah.
I love just being a kid there. Yo, fuck. I love Disney World so much. I want to go back before. I mean, I think I'm going back this December. Yeah.
Do you have like a timeshare or something?
Yeah, that's what Disney Vacation Club is. It's like a timeshare thing. We got it in 2008, and it's good for 50 years.
Oh my gosh.
Sheesh.
That's crazy. Take
Mom.
me.
No,
I'm
Yo,
kidding.
let's go, bro. Let's go. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually, to be honest, nah, I don't want to get into that. Maybe another day. Okay,
Don't blue
you know
ball
what?
us, Michael.
You know, I'll get into it. When I went after graduation, we had that plan for like a year. I've talked about this before. We went to Disney World. Me, Shania, Melanie, and Lauren. I'm just gonna say it.
You and your host.
I hated it. I really hated it. Guys, I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I hated it.
Why?
Cause fly, fucking Kevin. Ew. Okay, anyways, one girl was on their phone with their boyfriend the whole time. Guys, this is nothing personal. I'm past it. If you guys are watching this, I'm literally past it. We're good. We're chill now. But I was really pissed off when I came home. Oh, yeah, reset that. I was really pissed off when I came home because it's fucking a lot of money. So I keep almost saying the name. One person was on their phone the whole time, and we had ground rules. Do not be on the phone. This is our vacation. We've been planning this for a month. I mean, not a month, a year. And do not go on your phone. She was on her, like, when we were waiting in lines, she'd be on phone with her boyfriend. It's, like, really annoying. Oh, the other one, there's one girl. She wasn't that. She didn't do much, but this other girl was, like, cranky the whole time and, like, rubbing off on us. Like, I remember the first time we were pulling up on the interstate, I was like, I think I said like, it was that it's this coming exit, and she goes, I know, Michael. I'm like, and then once we get there, once we start pulling up in the parking lot, like she started crying.
She was just so stressed.
Yeah, I know she was stressed and she was going through a lot, but it was the whole vacation, and like I can't really blame it on her, and I'm not blaming it on them. But it just sucks. It just sucks that I didn't have fun.
Yeah, like the negative energy when you're supposed to just be having fun.
Because that's why when I told them to go to Space Mountain, I just wanted to be alone from them. Like I wanted to get away from them. So
it was that bad?
That was the best time of my vacation there. Like
no way.
I mean, we had good times, like for sure. Like, would I do it again? No, definitely not. I wouldn't travel with them again.
Yeah.
Like,
well, was the girl with her
personal.
boyfriend, were they having like issues, or was she just like
No.
obsessed with her boyfriend?
Just obsessed.
Oh.
They're probably like 6 months in or something.
Mm.
I mean, I don't blame them for like ruining my vacation, but it sucks that it got ruined.
I guess there's just
like
some
I'm
people.
past it. Like I saw her today in Charlottesville. Like shout out Lauren, she's cool. Shania I still talk to. Melanie, I'm still cool with them.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people like you're friends with, but you don't think you would travel with them because for like certain reasons.
Yeah, it's weird because when I went to Spain with Destiny and Ashley, I'm not really friends with them. Especially Ashley. Destiny I'm like kind of friends with, but I never really hung out with them ever. But I went to Spain with them, and we had no problems.
Yeah, I mean, some people are just better for traveling because they are like very up and go, like let's wake up and do it. They're initiators and go-getters. While some people, I feel like you'll go on vacation with them and they're fine with just like chilling in the hotel. And like there's a time for chilling, but like also I like to go out and do things.
Yeah.
You know.
But that was a fun. Like it wasn't fun. I remember I was coming home, and then I see my mom just like. Yeah. So that was a rough vacation. I mean, I still had fun. Yeah, I had fun.
The amount of times you said that. I've had fun. Actually, no, I didn't.
I had fun. Like, I'm glad I got to go to Disney another time in my life.
Yeah.
But it also another thing, this wasn't necessarily made it bad, but I've always been with my sister, and something about Disney, you just get it. I know you won't even get what I'm saying right now, but if you just get it. Like,
okay,
like,
what?
I don't like do you know Phantasmic? It's a show.
Yeah, I think I went to that.
Yeah. Like, you just get it. I don't know what I'm saying right
now. So are you saying like
there's like something like only like Disney park lovers, or like if you've been there enough, you just get it. Like when I show them Phantasmic, I was like, guys, I was hyping it up because it's the best show in the world. They're like, yeah, it was good. It's good. You don't get it.
I mean, I think there's just something about doing certain traditional things with the same people.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you're talking about your sister.
I've been to Disney World with my sister since I was born, I guess.
Exactly. And it's just not the same when it's with like another group, even if it's the same
there's
show.
Just
it doesn't
I'm trying
matter.
to think how I can explain this better. Like, I don't know. You just get it. I don't know what.
I mean, no, like I get what you're saying.
What we get. It's no, you don't get what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I do.
There's something about Disney that like we appreciate certain aspects about Disney World that you just get. I don't know what it is though.
Okay, I'm not saying I get
what I'm
Disney,
saying, but you get what I'm saying about.
I don't feel that way about Disney, but I like can understand what you're saying because, for example, like my family goes to Ocean City every single year. I've done that every single year of my life, and it's just there's like certain things. It's like a certain feeling.
Yeah.
It's just and it just brings everyone together.
Yeah, and then if you bring someone and then they're just like not impressed, you're like, you don't fucking get it.
Exactly. It's not always like the thing in and of itself. It's just like the whole.
It's the vibe kind of.
With these people who have an understanding and like deep appreciation for something just because of the associations that you have with it and you've had for years, you know?
Bro, it's just the vibe. Yeah. Man.
So I get it, but not
you
for
get
Disney.
It, but you don't get it.
Okay, not for Disney.
For Disney.
We get it. You're an obsessed Disney adult.
Disney. Oh, I love Disney. But yeah, it's just there's like so many details that just make it really good. Like they have scents like all over the thing. They're called, I don't know what they're called. There's like a specific contraption they've made. And like when you're on Soarin', you smell like.
No, I remember that. Yeah, I did go on Soarin'. My mom really loved that.
Smell in different scenes. You smell certain things. Mm-hmm. Their attention to detail is crazy. Like in Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney did not want you to be able to see. If you're in Frontierland, you cannot see any other land while you're inside. And then they don't want like workers from Frontierland, like a cowboy, to be walking around Tomorrowland. So that's why they have an underground system there.
No,
like
I
tunnels, kind of like we have here in the quad. So they have underground. Did you know we had one here?
I did, yeah. Do you know like what that's for?
Didn't people used to use it?
It's the history of this school. James Madison used to be an all-girls school. And like when girls had to go to their classes when it was raining, like they didn't want to ruin their hair, so they made underground tunnels.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Is that fact checked? Like 100% or probably?
They told me this on the tour.
Oh.
When I toured here, yeah.
That's it? They just made that because of the hair?
So the girls would like stay intact.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is like the olden days when they had to look all like perfect all the time.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, did you know it was an all-girls school?
Yeah, I knew that. It was like Madison College. Yo, my math teacher went to Madison College. Like,
wait, how old was she?
Fucking old.
She old?
I mean, she went to Madison College.
She must be.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
When did the school open? Was it the 1900s or 1800s?
Let me look.
It was 1908? Nah, I'm probably pulling that out my ass. I sound so stupid. Wait, the timer. Do the different tab. Command T.
1908.
Okay, I don't feel stupid. 1908. Oh, wow. So it was like 100 years.
Yeah.
Anniversary not too long ago. Dang. That's crazy. But it's just shut down now. I went to a part of it last year.
What,
Like,
the tunnels?
Yeah, like
I-
one of the entrances, but it was like blocked off.
I heard that the tunnels are like
Haunted?
ratchet.
Yeah,
Like-
they're because there's a video on YouTube about them.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Like someone was telling me about this first semester. Actually, now that I think about it, he was telling me like there's a really obscure way to get into it. Like you have to like climb through this window. It's like really ratchet
That'd be
and like
some
underground.
good content,
Yeah,
bro.
no, like you have to like sneak in. It's like really like no one does it. And I remember he was like, "Oh, I've never done it, but I hear people get like beat up there. Like it's actually sketch.
Oh,
like
shit.
it's sus." And at first, when I first
Would
came
you
to
ever
the
go down there?
yeah,
So if like literally right now the dude was like, "Let's go," you'd go.
yeah.
Oh, I'd be scared.
Oh.
I'd probably do it if there's enough people.
No, you know what was funny was like when they were talking about these tunnels and how they were so sketch and sus, and like I didn't realize because this was like when like first semester when I like barely knew, and I went down Duke Dog Alley for the first time. I was like, is this what they're talking about? Because this isn't sus at all.
Yeah.
Duke Dog Alley is just like
Oh, you thought Duke Dog Alley was
yeah.
the tunnel?
I'm
You're
like, what is he
this
talking
tunnel
about?
is pretty small. That's
Yeah,
so
no,
funny.
but Michael, I would actually go with you. We just have to do some research on how to
Yeah.
find them because they don't want
if
people
we-
going in there. But I hear people like do drugs
I'd be
and stuff
down.
like that.
Do you ever think about last thing I want to touch on? Do you ever think about what places look like hundreds of years ago? Like I thought about this last night when I was looking for the thumbnail picture of the quad. I was like, what did JMU campus look like like a while ago? Like, it's still even changing. Like my sister said some parts like look different. You know the field when we drive home to your place, you know that parking lot next in front of the bookstore? It wasn't a book parking lot when my sister went and she graduated like last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just grass.
Oh.
Like I remember when Duke's Dining was under construction, that road was blocked. I don't remember what it looked like though. But do you ever think about what like right here? What was right here like 300 years ago or like 1,000 years ago?
Well, not 1,000 because then it's just gonna be like dirt.
Yeah, but
But,
that's
like-
kind of weird though. Like there could be interesting stuff.
Yeah, like something that was here before. I've definitely thought about it, but like I don't think I'm preoccupied with it the way
Yeah,
you are.
I think about it a lot. It keeps me up at night. But yeah, this was a great episode. That was a good episode. That was like a great episode.
That
Good
was
job.
solid.
So fist bump, not dapping up as you see from last episode, guys. Fist bump.
He's making a change.
Making a change one at a time. I fist bumped Luca earlier. He actually fist bumped me first. It's like, okay, you watch the podcast? No, just kidding. All right, shout out to you guys. Get us back up to 10K. Free, nothing outside. Follow us on Spotify. Leave 5-star review and comment on our Apple Podcast thing. I've seen a few of your comments, so shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the OGs. Shout out to the One Directioners. You guys are awesome. Hopefully we get back to 10K soon, and hopefully Shadi comes back soon from her hiatus part 2. And yeah, bye.
Bye.